RockDoc here, back with a different style and a lot more experience under my belt. Uh, this might not be the most interesting video for those who have never seen my videos, because what I want to do today is just catch up a little with the handful of folks that have been following my videos. So I'm switching to a more personal style with my face on it, and I also am at a different stage altogether in my faceting. And so one of the first things I want to do is show off some of the stones that I've cut since I last put up a video. And the purpose of that, now we will still have, of course, my constant blundering to laugh at, because that's just part of who I am. But hopefully my stones are better than they were. So the purpose of showing you these is twofold. One is I want to show them off. The other is that there's hope. That you too can go from, well, maybe not as much of a blundering idiot as I looked like, but at least inexperienced and blundering, to, I don't know, advanced beginner. I'll show you a couple stones. One of them that I'm proud of is a stone designed by Arya Akavan, whose work I've come to really admire. He is a cutter and designer. And this stone, I'm embarrassed to say I don't remember what he calls it, but this is a cubic zirconium, and it's a hexagon style of design. And you'll see a lot of professionals do not hold stones like this with their fingers. But I am not a professional at this point, and I still am very much learning this stuff. But this is a more complicated cut than I had previously cut, and it was one of the first, if not the first, truly difficult stones. And I wonder if I can align some light here a little bit. Folks who like things really slick will never like my videos. I'll just tell you that much, because I will never produce my videos. I don't have time. I do too many things. But okay, so there's that. It's a pink cubic zirconium. And why would I work with cubic zirconia? Personally, my association with cubic zirconia is late night television shows. But I'll get into later why I have started working with cubic zirconia and have bought quite a bit of it. One reason to work with it is it's super cheap. And it has some really interesting properties that make it quite wonderful for cutters. So along those lines, I'm going to show you a stone that I designed, and it's also CZ. Cutters often refer to cubic zirconium as, or zirconia as CZ. I call this stone Vow, as in the vow that I will become a better cutter. It was in the computer models, it did some things with color that it does not do in the actual stone. But this is the most complicated stone I've ever cut. See, the little rainbows are what I was hoping for, but they're much less prominent than I thought they would be. And I'm still learning how to light things to show them off. But this is well over, I think this is over 160 cuts, 160 facets, and also cubic zirconia, this time colorless. The next stone I'm going to show you is an original design as well. And this, to me, is probably the best design I've ever done, at least the best one that I have actually cut. And so actually exists here in the world. Now, the way you're supposed to pick up gemstones is with a jeweler's tweezers, which I'm still developing the skill at, and it's real awkward for me. and I'm always afraid I'm going to scratch the stone or drop it. But this is the way you'll see people holding stones more frequently. And this is, if I can get the angle right, this is what I call the stone fracture. This stone is named after a piece of music. I'm going to turn it a little to try to show off what it does. I'm not liking the way it's appearing in the video, but in any case, this is a blue topaz. Almost all blue topazes are irradiated and then heat treated to get them to look this lovely sky blue. I'm studying gemology through the Gemology Institute of America, so I've kind of gone into a new phase with all this in a number of different ways. But in any case, fracture, that stone, is named for a piece of music by one of my favorite bands. That is the stone reminds me of in some ways. And finally, I'm going to show you a stone that my son, actually, my 11-year-old son, designed with me, that we call Purple Craze, also named after a somewhat more recognizable song. I'm a big music fan. And I'm going to try to hold Purple Craze like this with the tweezers. It's an amethyst. It's a natural amethyst. I'm not aware of any treatment that it received. Often amethysts don't need any treatment. And this is, boy, it's hard to see the detail. But this is a somewhat complex cut compared to, well, it's a moderately complex cut. It has some peculiarities to it, including an uneven girdle. And I do apologize, I do need to learn how to film and photograph gemstones better. I also need to learn how to polish them better. My polishing skills are mediocre at best. The other thing that I want to show off is my new machine. I don't think I had posted any videos with the new machine. I ran into some technical issues posting videos. It started to be a little more difficult than it once was. So real quick, let's see, we're already at 7 minutes. So real quick, here is my new happy V5 machine, which is a more professional and new, I guess more professional because it's new, and has the fancy digital angle indicator. And I'm going to take it to here, and hopefully my videos will still be of some use now as, I don't know, advanced beginner maybe. And we'll get into a whole lot of different issues that I have been facing and dealing with at my stage now that are rather different from the issues like knowing which side of the nut goes on top of my V2 that are a little embarrassing to look at back at now, but also rather funny. So hope you continue to enjoy these videos, and also hope my nose stops running soon. Bye.